Okay, so now this video is about getting into Koh Samui, getting to our hotel in Chewang, sharing a little bit of information about that place and some tips and tricks, and then we kind of share our journey of moving forward. So if that totally sounds like you, please stay tuned. Well, hello, welcome to our channel. We are so excited for you to be here. We are wanting to share our journey and living in Thailand for 6 weeks. We are a Canadian married couple who just love to escape our cold winters. My name is Randi Lamai. My husband's name is Darren Lamai, and we wanted to share our journey living in Thailand for 6 weeks. We've been here in 2019 and in 2020 for 2 months each duration, and we want to share our love for the people, You're on. for the beaches and for the amazing food, and just sharing our tips and tricks and everything, what it's like to live here in Thailand. This time we are here for 6 weeks, and our hope is to encourage and inspire you to come across and travel across the entire world to see this amazing country and experience one of the best travels you will ever have. So thank you so much for being here. Welcome to our channel of Darren and Randi Taiwan on. Okay, so video 1 was awesome. Like, I've got so many questions and comments. We had so many views. I'm like, I don't even know what to do because I'm learning how to edit, which is whatever. I just want to like really encompass the beauty of Thailand, and I hope I do a good job of that. But there was a few questions because everyone's like, oh my gosh, 50 hours is a long ways to travel there. Okay, I hope I probably didn't communicate very well because I was so jet lagged when I did the first video, like very jet lagged. 50 hours is not normal, and it's only because that we almost had, like, I think it was like a 20-hour layover in Bangkok, because like I said, when we land in Bangkok, we usually get another like domestic Thai flight coming down to the islands or to Surat Thani, like I showed before, to the mainland, and then take the ferry. So depending on our flight times when we land in Bangkok, the ferry times, domestic times, that's how we kind of try to coordinate. Before, we've been really good at like coordinating 4 hours in Bangkok airport from landing, grabbing our bags and going on to domestic flight, flying down to the islands. It's just this time we had to have a stay in Bangkok. So that's why it took us so long to get to the island. But normally it doesn't take that long. It is like 22 hours in the air, which sounds awful, but that's between 3 different flights, and so it depends on your layovers at each airport. But the flights are actually amazing because, like I was saying, the international flights are awesome. Honestly, I download all of my shows that I've been saving. I'll drink a whole bunch of wine because it's unlimited, and I binge watch the crap out of my stuff, and I love that because I feel like I have no responsibility. I can't think about my to-do list because I can't do anything. So it's usually typically from leaving our airport in Saskatoon to all the way down here to the island is 36 hours it has taken us, Darren.
When you land in Bangkok, it's usually like 26
hours
with layovers
ish,
and
depending on layovers.
On your flight down here.
Yeah, so I mean,
you can take a bus, and that's another 12 hours.
Yeah, you can take a bus from Bangkok when you land, even a night bus, so then you're just sleeping, but that is a 12-hour bus ride. So that's why we tried to coordinate and fly down here as soon as we can, and then take the ferry or fly right to the island if we can, depending on schedule. So it is pretty easy that way in the sense. So it's not totally always 50 hours, but when we were laid over in Bangkok, we did, gosh, we slept for like 12 hours. Hey?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was perfect. Okay, so now Darren's back. We went and like grabbed some stuff. So there were things that we forgot to share that Darren mentioned we should share. So the first thing was immigration.
Yeah, it used to be 30 days. You just get a 30-day visa no matter what, and then if you leave the country for a weekend, it'd be another 30 days. We went over the one time, like a day, and it was, but it was like a 500 baht fine, so
which is
$10.
Yeah, like they
Yeah.
pulled us into a room. We're like, oh shit, what's happening? Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
and they make you sign a paper.
Here's your fine.
And that's the thing where you're like, oh my gosh, I'm signing a paper in Thailand. But it was because we were a day over. But we did leave Thailand to go to Malaysia for what, 2 nights, 3 nights?
Yeah, a weekend.
And we toured Malaysia quickly and came back, and then we had another 30-day extended visa. But this time, like I said, when we arrived, there was no paperwork, there was nothing, but they extended the visa.
It's a 45-day visa right now because of COVID. They want tourism to come back, and they're doing whatever they can to do it.
Yeah, so that's kind of cool because 45 days is a long duration for people. The other thing we wanted to share, which we forgot, was sunscreen. Obviously get obviously get reef safe if you can. I love Sunbum and Arbonne on sunscreen, but because you can buy like Hawaiian sunscreen. I saw it out today. You can buy like kind of the things we have, but it's like really expensive. Or if you buy their sunscreen, which is like really affordable, it has a whitening agent because they want to have whiter skin.
Yeah.
And the same with their deodorant has
Whitening agents.
And I'm not sure if, like, say for men, I'm thinking of Darren uses Gillette. I don't know if Gillette has that in it or not.
We'll take a picture next time we go through.
I don't know. We'll figure that out. But we always just bring our own deodorant and sunscreen because of that reason, and we don't have to worry about it. Okay, so back to the beginning of our adventure. So this is where we left the ferry and we met our taxi driver that was pre-booked to be at the ferry services before we left the mainland Surat Thani, which is again recommended because it's so convenient. There's so many taxis, so many people waiting for you. And he just took us right to our hotel room where we are staying in Chewang, like literally on the middle of the strip at Nora Chaweng Hotel here, which was a pretty nice modern hotel. They renovated it. The unfortunate thing is staying in the middle of Chewang, which we chose to do because A, we never have, and B, we knew it'd be jet lag, so we wanted to have easy access to restaurants, like walking distance to everything that we need, so we didn't have to worry about scootering around. But it was unfortunately very loud area. So as you can see here, the hotel room is pretty nice. This one I think was $67 Canadian per night, and it included our breakfast. But we were right beside a tiki bar, and I think one night they stopped playing music at like 4:07 a.m. So our sleeps were pretty shitty, not gonna lie. But the staff were the most kind, genuine, loving staff, excellent service. Like for an example, when we were checking out, we forgot Darren's AirPods on the bed, and it was been like 2 to 3 hours of leaving the hotel. Darren called with our Thai phone, so that's another perk of having a Thai phone. And he ran up right away to our bedroom, found his AirPods, and kept them secure behind the desk until he got there. So it was pretty amazing that way. Well, we made it to our destination, checked into our hotel room, and came out. Now we're gonna go get something to eat. I haven't ate for 24 hours, and get a massage maybe. We're in Chaweng area, which is, I guess, what, north of the island, northeast? Yeah, I think. We've never stayed at this side of the island. We've only spent 3 days in Koh Samui before, so we're doing a little bit more exploring this time. Koh Phangan is still our favorite island, but I'm so excited because I'm going to eat my favorite meal tonight, Penang. And we're going to a restaurant that was recommended from another YouTuber, from a YouTuber that we follow a lot in Thailand. This is like Main Street, downtown Chaweng. This is a three-way little corner. It's like one of the busiest streets here. It's actually fairly quiet right now. Later in the evening, it gets like around the 4 o'clock to all the way to the evening. It's so jam-packed and like bumper to bumper to bumper. This is why we come to Thailand. It is so good. Just finished my massage. I did a back and shoulder, yeah, a neck, and a little bit of Thai in there massage. It was so good. Now I'm getting banana pancake for dessert, and we're gonna walk around. I'm not missing any Nutella. Wait, does that look good? Bye. Are you ready? So I got Nutella, peanut butter, and banana. I want two. All right. Oh gosh. It's got banana. Okay, so now we are in the night market, or there's like just off of like in Chewang strip. There is a plethora of everything that you are looking for, whether it's t-shirt tanks, bathing suits, hats, any kind of things you want to take home. This is the place to negotiate. They have a plethora of shoes, like Nike everywhere. They also have a whole bunch of knockoffs that people go crazy for, at fake Rolex watches, all of the above. And then of course every night market has a little central hub where you could grab something to eat and a drink, and then they have all this like artistry, and I'll use professional painters trying to sell their paintings. So it's in the Chaweng, right in the middle of the Chaweng strip, but every little kind of area has their own little market, and check it out. And good morning. That was basically it for that. We kind of just sat there and people watched for a bit. It's like a little mini Vegas strip. We thought we'd show you the electrical and how crazy it sounds and how many wires are connected. They are changing it up though. And now we are just kind of on a mission today to walk around, check out some beaches. I think right now we're walking towards Chewang Beach, and we're gonna take you on a little beach journey today. This is our last day in Chewang, and we're gonna just explore a few things and maybe grab a bite to eat later. And now we're like walking on Nora's beach, and we came across all these like abandoned old boats. Who knows how long they've been there, but we went to the very end and beginning of Chewang Beach is what you've seen. And now we're walking north towards Nora's beach. And this is what we found. So I guess a recommendation is no need to go here until maybe things clean up or things change, but it's also very windy and choppy as well. And then we came across some amazing spring rolls and stopped for something to eat. And then the beautiful couple gave us some free coconut ice cream. If you are here, always stop and get coconut ice cream. And then as we're walking, we ended up at the Central Samui Mall. But we ended up on the side of the groceries. So this is way better than any 7-Eleven or Family Mart. So if you need to stock up on things, any food, beverages, definitely do so here. It has everything you need, and it's way better than 7-Eleven, Family Mart, the Big C, all those other places. So definitely stop in here if that is where you are staying. Okay, seriously, there is so much booze in this little food mart. It is amazing. It has such a huge selection. Like at the other islands, we have not found a store like this that had lots of selection. It was actually hard to get like wines and stuff, but like this is a big wine store, booze store, food mart. It is awesome. I definitely recommend if you want to stock up and get things here. It is cheaper than 7-Eleven. The beer is cheaper for sure. This is awesome. So we came from the side view of the mall, but if you come off the main street, you actually end up in the mall here. So this is what it looks like now. So yeah, it's called Central Samui. It's kind of cool. It has everything you want here. Hello. Okay, so today we are excited. We are packing up from Chewang. Sorry, I just put sunscreen on my face. And because it's very busy down here, and we're going to go a little bit more south into another little quieter area today. So I'm excited to adventure out. We didn't have the best sleep in Chewang. It's very loud, lots of speakers, those loud trucks driving by with yelling in the speakers to come watch Muay Thai fights. So we are moving today, and then we're gonna get a scooter later today and go explore the other side of the island that we have not explored yet. This is our guy. Okay, super excited. We finally got to our new hotel and we got away from the crowd, the traffic, way better. Chaweng is okay to stay at. It's convenient, it's easy because it has all the restaurants, everything you want if you're not scootering around. But if you're scootering around and you're comfortable with that, so far this looks beautiful. We haven't been in our room yet, but check this out. I have a camera here.
Okay, this one Honda Kick 125cc have 2 helmets inside.
You have 2 helmets?
Yeah,
Awesome. Thank you.
for safety and for
Yeah.
gasoline number 91.
91?
Yeah. You close this one, go slow, slow, you shut a little bit. Okay. Stop.
Okay.
Key have 3 steps. Step 1 off for your out key. Step 2 seat. You put switch this for off.
Yeah.
And on for start. This one for your telephone. I show you for gasoline. Are you okay? This one, phone number to my nationality, number room, and signature of Thailand.
We don't have a room yet.
So we just got our scooter rental. Normally we go downtown and we go to a scooter rental shop, and sometimes they want $1,000 bot deposit, which is $40 our money, and a passport sometimes on hold just in case, so you can do either or. So sometimes we go down there, we basically base all of our reviews and TripAdvisors for which scooter companies to go with, because some have been scammy, some have been not, some have been amazing. For instance, where we are right now, we're a very isolated location. There's no scooter rentals, so we always ask the hotel, because they always have partnerships or family members, if they can bring us a scooter. They brought it right to us. They'll pick it up when we're done, and every time we do a scooter, we always do a check around. We take photos of all the scratches and dents, because in the past, people have known to say, oh, you did that, and then make you pay some of the money for it. So that has happened to us once. That has happened to us once out of our entire 3 times of being in Thailand. So that's pretty good. So just make sure you take photos and document that, and you should be good. Also, if you don't wear a helmet while you're scooting, if the cops feel like it, they can pull you over and give you a $500 bot fine each, or just gives them a reason to pull you over. So we always just wear the helmet. And honestly, we never worry about the locals driving. We seriously worry about the other tourists, especially on these busy islands. There's parts of the islands that we know in like Koh Phangan that we love, that it's like not very many people, and it's our favorite roads to cruise, which we'll share with you later. Oh my God, and here we go. This is our first scooter ride in 3 years. It's so funny because you always have to remember left hand side, left hand side, left hand side, and it's so awesome. It's so much freedom and flexibility that you'll ever find in a foreign country. It is amazing. Scootering is the best thing. This is like probably one of the top reasons why we come here, so we can scoot around and go to beach to beach to beach to beach, and like just see everything and explore.